Throughout the 21st century, one of the major issues at hand has been how to grow more food using fewer resources. 68% of the total groundwater being pumped each day is used for agricultural irrigation. Yet, only 16% of all farmed acres are irrigated.
It is important to think about the 16% of the farm acres that are irrigated. The reason being is almost 40% of the food that you're going to find on your plate comes from the 16%. And it shows the importance of water. If water makes that much difference in just the production of the food that we eat, think about that in life in general. It's very important that we're proactive in water management and we're proactive in conservation. It's the lifeblood of the human race, it's the lifeblood of all plants, it's the lifeblood of all animals.
Scalable improvements in irrigation practices, led by precision farming technology, will be a vital component in changing the way farmers use water to not only conserve this valuable resource, but to also increase production.
If you were going to farm 20 years ago, you would go out and first you'd find a piece of land, and then you'd have a piece of equipment that would till that ground, and then you'd have another piece of equipment that would put the seeds in the ground, and then you would water it. And historically, you would have diverted water out of a river, and then ultimately you would have drilled a well and pumped it and put that water on the field. In terms of precision today, we now can look at that ground and map those with real technology, in real-time mapping. We can then take that soil samples and we can turn that into water holding capacity, and how much of that will go into the soil or how much will run off.
As people move to urban areas, they become disconnected to their food systems, and so they depend on fewer people to provide a larger amount of their food. If you are a farmer that a generation ago might have only farmed 1,000 acres, and now in this generation you're farming 10,000 acres, your decisions about water management have to change. You don't have the time to water in the same way because you've increased the amount of land that is under cultivation. Having this new brand of ag-based technology come into play helps that producer make better decisions about what they're going to do, not just in one season, but in seasons to come, how they plan for infrastructure, how they plan for cropping and rotation. And by having organizations and companies like CropMetrics, it improves their flexibility in making those decisions because they know they have a trusted network of science and practice that will be backing them up at every step.
As leaders in precision irrigation technology, CropMetrics is on a mission to develop and supply precision management solutions that increase water, nutrient, and energy use efficiently, while fostering natural resource conservation.
CropMetrics is a precision ag company. We are one of the top 10 precision ag companies in the United States today. What differentiates us and what makes us unique in that circle of high quality precision ag companies is that we choose to focus on the biggest yield limiting factor that growers have year in and year out, and that's water. We've developed a system now that enables us to make sure that growers put every drop of irrigation water that they have available on at the right time, in the right amount, and then in the right location in that field. So it really makes us unique.
CropMetrics recognizes that improving agricultural irrigation practices is one of the most important management decisions a farmer can make, not only for today, but for all the future generations to come.
CropMetrics technology was delivered first and foremost by growers for growers. So I'm a farmer myself, and the technology we've developed has been developed from bringing in all the different tools and technologies focused on irrigation management that a grower needs or tries to utilize throughout a growing season. And then bringing that all together to enhance one another to then output a variable rate irrigation prescription based on the different soil type and topographies they experience on each individual acre. CropMetrics has evolved to a full solutions precision ag irrigation company that utilizes multiple technologies and brings them all together in an integrated platform for the grower.
The platform combines the tools and data, allowing them all to work together for more informed and automated decision-making.
The data collected comes in multiple ways. The user inputs some information to begin with, and then at the same time, CropMetrics has developed the technology to automatically collect that information and data and bring it all into one centralized website in a simple and easy to use format.
The CropMetrics system maximizes all input efficiency.
The CropMetrics really focuses on maximizing the efficiencies of our inputs by focusing on the biggest yield limiting factor out there, water. So 80% of our crop losses are due from weather come to water. If we have the best combine, we have the best tractor, we have the best seed and the best soil on that whole entire farm, nothing really matters if we can't get that water to any of those pieces because we can't grow. Focusing on water really gives us that advantage to bring in all the different inputs and make sure that we get the most out of every drop.
In addition, the company has built a strong local support network for its farming communities, ensuring that each solution is delivered through a highly trained and local leader.
It's important for producers to have companies like CropMetrics involved in their operation because it provides them with the tools to show the world how they are bringing them their food.
Farmers are making more decisions in just a week's time than my grandparents made in an entire season. The CropMetrics tools give us the ability to help those growers make those decisions quicker, more precisely, and bring a greater result than any other system that I've personally worked with.
For more information, visit www.cropmetrics.com.